Hello students, I hope you're all studying well and have already begun with your preparation for the 3-year MAH CET upcoming exam. As you all know that the forms are already out. So without any further delay, let's begin with the understanding of how to fill the form and what are the changes that we have observed for this year. So let's get into it. As you all can see, that this year's MAH CET 2024 intake has been announced. Now, understanding this, the exam has been in order to promote the 3-year LLB program where all the affiliated universities under Maharashtra will be taking part in this. So, you can see on the screen that the logo that we have shared. Now, this logo will help you understand that the official website and how to fill the form. Coming to the next part, you all can see that the exam window is tentatively somewhere on the 12th and 13th of March of this year. Likewise, the form has already been open from the 11th of January till the 31st of January, that is of this month. You can also see that the official website for this exam has been uploaded on the screen. You can all check that out. Coming to the next part, we can see that there are certain common eligibilities that you must be aware of. So the first one is a 3-year graduation degree in any faculty issued by the university recognized by Universities Grant Commission, that is UGC, and following a 10 plus 2, that is till 12th, plus 3 years of your graduation, that has to be a pattern that is followed. Okay, now knowing these things, there has to be a minimum percentage requirement for different categories and for your admission. So knowing this, a 40% aggregate, that is 45% for all the parts of the degree of examination. Now this minimum percentage aggregate is in the cases of students for the open category, for the students participating in all India candidature and the EWS category. The next is the 40% aggregate marks for SC and ST categories belonging to Maharashtra state. The next that you can see is the 40% marks for VJNT, SBC and OBC category belonging to Maharashtra state. Knowing this, there is no age limit as such, and in case if there is any, that is till 30 years for the open category only. The next that we see here is the common eligibility, where you need to know this thing that in your provisional certificate or in your graduation certificate, a lot of times there is this criteria of CGPA. But the CGPA is then divided and given as the percentile as well. The next part of your generally in the provisional degree, you will see the percentages. And in case if it is not there, you have to calculate it from the university's end or at your personal end and keep it handy. The next is the candidates who are participating outside Maharashtra, irrespective of any category, you will be considered under the open category only. Coming to the next part, we see that the Maharashtra state's candidature is divided into 5 types. What are these types? Type A, Type B, Type C, Type D and Type E. So let's get into Type A first. A candidate passing any graduation or post-graduation or equivalent examination from a recognized institution in Maharashtra or outside Maharashtra, as the case may be, and a candidate who is either a domicile of Maharashtra and or is born in Maharashtra, those people fall under Type A. The next is Type B. A candidate who fulfills the criteria mentioned in clause 1 and 2 of Type A and who or whose father or mother is domiciled in the state of Maharashtra and possesses a domicile certificate. That is Type B. Then we have Type C, a candidate whose criteria fulfills under clause 1 and 2 of Type A or Type B, but whose father or mother is an employee of the Government of India or Government of India undertaking and who has been posted or reported to duty in Maharashtra before the last date of submitting of your application form. The next is your type D. Now in type D, what do we see? A candidate who fulfills the criteria of type A, B and C, but whose father or mother is an employee of or a retired employee of the government of Maharashtra or undertaking of government of Maharashtra. That is type D. And coming to the last type, a candidate passing graduation or post-graduation or equivalent examination from a recognized institution that is located at a disputed area of Maharashtra-Karnataka border. Similarly, is residing at a disputed area of Maharashtra-Karnataka border and whose mother tongue is Marathi. These are types of candidature. So please be aware of all the 5 types. Coming to the next part, we can see the important dates. I had already discussed this in the start of the video. You can also see it here that the form has already been opened from the 11th of January 2024 and it will be there till the 31st of January 2024. Your hall ticket submission or hall ticket availability dates are yet not announced, and please be aware that you will see the hall ticket on your registered website itself. Similarly, the tentative dates for exam are somewhere between 12th and 13th of March of 2024. The dates for result are not yet announced. Coming to the next part, you can see that the test pattern is same as it was earlier. That is 4 sections. First one is legal aptitude, 40 questions, 40 marks. Similarly, current affairs or general knowledge, 30 questions, 30 marks. Then we have logical reasoning or logical and analytical reasoning, which is 40 questions, 40 marks. And coming to the last part, that is English for 50 questions and 50 marks. So your total exam is of 150 marks with 150 questions. Please be aware of the fact that there is no negative marking for this exam. Likewise, the questions here will be objective based, so you will have MCQs, 4 options, out of which you have to select the right one. Coming to the next part, you will be allotted 120 minutes or 2 hours to complete this exam. And the last is that the exam will be in English and Marathi. So candidates who are filling their form, please be aware of these things. Coming to the next part, how are you expected to fill the form? It is very important for you to firstly read the information brochure very correctly. Please be aware that you have to have a recent photograph and a signed signature copy available scanned in your desktop, that is in your PC or any of the systems from where you are filling the form. Now, knowing these things, firstly, you have to go to the website. The names of the website are available on the screen. Please be aware, these are the official website. Only and only fill your form from the official website itself. The next step is click on registration. The third step will be register yourself by filling in the details. Okay. The third step will be if you have already registered, you have an option of already registered candidates. Click on that. The next will be validate your filled in details. Okay. Properly check those details. After that, only come to the step 6, that is save and submit the form. The next will be take a printout of the form. Okay. And the last will be if you have any problem, you are always, there is an option of issue ticket or help desk. Click on that and raise your ticket. Coming to the next part, there is a checklist that you have to have for your form filling process. The first will be you are advised to verify all the details, okay, and only then click on the save or submit button, because once you submit it, after that there is no going back. Similarly, you are expected to keep a passport size photograph, recent photograph of yours, in what size between 20 KB to 50 KB available in your desktop itself. The next will be a scanned copy of your signature, which is there with a blue ink on a plain sheet. Have that between 10 KB to 20 KB. The next will be once your signature, the signature that you submit has to be the same as you sign on the day of your exam. If any chance there is a signature, if the signatures are not similar to what you have submitted in the application form, you may be disqualified for the exam. And lastly, you should have a valid email address and a mobile number that is activated from now till the time you complete your exam. Coming to the last part, that is the registration fees. It is important for you to know the registration fees. So for the open category students, for the students who are participating outside Maharashtra, and for the students who are from Jammu and Kashmir, you have to pay a fees of ₹1,000. The next is students who are of SC, ST, NTA, B, C and D category, as well as OBC and SBC category. You have a fees of ₹800. And lastly, fees for orphan and transgender candidates will be of ₹800 as well. Coming to this part, that the fees is non-refundable in nature. So knowing all of these things, after the completion of form, you have to see if the form is submitted. Likewise, you need to see the other part, that is, you need to retain your information, that is hard copy of your form and the fee receipt. And lastly, you should remember the registration number and password. So keep it available probably in your email, in your notes or some other section. So knowing the last thing, I request you all to please fill in the details in the right manner. In case of any problem, we are always available for you, and you're always welcome to drop in a message in the comment section and we'll be here to help you out. All the best for your exam, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye and take care.